Hello, my friends. It's Bishop Barker. It's May 5th, and there is a letter in wide circulation today that I've composed and disseminated around the Diocese of Nebraska. It's to help us move through the next many weeks in terms of dealing with the extraordinary moment in which we find ourselves. And at the heart of the letter is a request that we join in the shared sacrifice of extending our moratorium on public worship here in the diocese through the end of June. I know that's a lot to ask of all of us, not the least your bishop, who misses seeing all of you more than I can say. But it really feels like the right thing to do, both in terms of what's being asked of us by our public health officials, but equally what is asked of us by the person of Jesus, who commends to us care of human life, and especially the lives of the most vulnerable, in a really special and an extraordinary way. I commend the whole contents of this letter to you. It's only 2 pages long. It's good reading. In addition to talking about the moratorium on worship, it shares the happy news that at the discretion of our rectors and priests in charge, our buildings will be reopening now in a limited way to do ministries of nurture and mission. And I expect that that will come as welcome news and help us begin what will be a phased re-entry and working together to get back to life as we've known it. Most of all, I want to say thank you to all of you for the extraordinary ways you have continued to love one another and to be the church during this time of global pandemic. In the absence of public worship, we're hearing amazing stories from across the diocese of caring for one another, of reaching out and feeding and nurturing those in real need, of connecting with one another and being the body of Christ in all kinds of imaginative and life-giving ways. I really continue to believe that we are the church that's called to this moment, and that we're equipped and gifted as disciples to do exactly what needs to be done. When we get to the end of all this, and we will, I'm confident that we'll be a healthier and still more faithful church. Until then, I love you immensely. I miss being with you. And I look forward to seeing you one way or another and in person in someday, not too far in the future. Until then, keep praying for this diocese, keep praying and caring for one another, and know that you are beloved of God. Take care, my friends.